Your ads need new life. I'm gonna share tons of ideas to refresh your ads at every step of the funnel. Let's go. All of these ideas are going to be broken into 3 categories. The first is audience building. Number 1, blog. If you are not creating blog content, this could be a really good way to start doing it. You're not trying to sell your business in the ad copy. You're simply trying to entice them to click on that blog and read it. On the blog page, have an opportunity to convert. This type of ad should be a traffic objective. Number 2, an educational video. This is a great way to warm up your audience. In this video, try and keep it under a minute. This video should really educate your audience, so those people who are watching this video will understand a lot more about who you are and what you do. This should be a video views objective. For ads number 1 and 2, a really great way to get this content is to look back on blogs or videos that have already performed well organically and repurpose them into an ad. You already know your audience loves them. Number 3, an engagement post. These types of ads are usually image-based and you're asking for engagement, whether that is a comment or a like or having them answer a specific question. The goal is to get them to react and respond to your business or brand, maybe for the first time. This is going to be an engagement objective. A great example of this is something like this or that, or it could be A, B, C, or D, and you're asking them, what do you prefer? This is a great way to build that audience that you will again retarget later. Number 4, this is a content-focused ad. In this example, I'm using a still image and my ad copy, again, is not trying to sell my business or my products and services. It's to educate the audience on something that they would really like to know. When someone reads this ad, they're clicking that read more button. And because of that, they are then going to be tracked in my Facebook or Instagram engagement audiences. They're also going to get great value from the post, and they will also feel a lot better about me and my business the next time they see an ad. This would be an engagement objective. Number 5, podcast. You should be putting out ads about your different podcast episodes or your podcast in general. A really easy way to do this is to create an audiogram or a 1 minute or less clip from your podcast episode, overlay it on top of an image, and use that as your ad creative. This could be a video views objective if you're using the audiogram, or it may be a traffic objective if you're trying to direct people to your podcast to download. Number 6, live video. Live video is a really great way to reach a larger audience, as Facebook does typically prefer live video as opposed to pre-recorded video. If you're planning on doing a live video, a really cool option is to go live on your desktop and then actively boost that live video on your phone. You have to wait about a minute to be able to do this, but if you can actively promote your live, you're gonna get a lot more engagement and views early on, and the replay will actively get farther because it had so much previous engagement. Another really cool option for live video ads is to add something called the comment growth tool. This is if you're using a messaging automation platform, you can allow this live video to become a lead generation ad by saying something like comment marketing, and I'll send you my best resources on marketing directly to your Messenger inbox. You have to connect it in a third-party platform, but when someone comments on that live video, which is now an ad, they will automatically get a message in their inbox for your lead magnet. This is going to be a video views objective. Number 7 is what's new. It could be a grand opening. It could be a product launch. It could be a brand new offer you've never had before, or something that you're celebrating as a business. Whatever it is, get your audience up to date on it. The ad objective you would use would really depend on the type of creative or content that you're promoting. If this is an image, you could use the engagement objective. If it's a video, video views. If it is a written piece, it might be traffic. So up until this point, this has really all been about ads to build your audience. Now we're going to talk about offers to promote to that audience. All of these ads we'll talk about in this section are going to have one of the following ad objectives: lead generation, messages if you're using messenger automation, or conversion. Number 8, a gated content offer like a PDF. In this ad, you are offering some sort of digital download in exchange for their information. This could be a lead generation generation objective. It could be a messages objective if you're using messenger automation, or it could be a conversions objective. Number 9, a video-based gated content offer. Maybe you already have a video that's really doing well, or maybe you have a recording of a seminar that you've taught. Why not see if your audience wants to opt in to receive that content? Trust me, this works. This ad does not have to be a video ad. You're simply asking people if they want to get access to video content. I've always found that image ads have worked very well for this type of ad, but I might also do a boomerang or maybe an animated GIF style creative. Number 10, like number 8 and 9, is also a gated content offer, but this time you're offering a helpful, usable resource. Maybe it's a spreadsheet that they can utilize as a template. Maybe it's some sort of tool that will allow them to achieve their goals relating somehow to what your business can help them do. When you're promoting a gated content offer, if the gated content is something the audience actually wants, the best ad copy is simply to be direct about what it is, such as, grab my collection of 8 Facebook ad checklists. I'm telling people exactly what it is. I'm giving them a breakdown of everything that's included in this piece of content so they can get excited about it, but also really be informed about what it is they'd be passing on if they didn't opt in. Number 11, this could be a tripwire. A tripwire is typically an introductory price point for either a product or an info product. This typically ranges anywhere from $7 up to $47, but it is not the core offer that you sell. It is a small taste of what you have. This is really about getting somebody comfortable with doing business with you, even if the price they're paying is relatively small. That next purchase will be much easier once they've already provided their credit card information and received something of value from you in exchange. Number 12 is a contest. Contests are great ways to build your list, build goodwill in your community, and get a ton of engagement in the process. The first thing I would make sure you do is to really pick a prize that aligns with what your ideal customers would actually need. Make sure it's not something random and unrelated to your business. Another great idea is to have more than one winner. This will encourage people to share that contest with their audience because they won't think that it will hurt their chances of winning. Number 13 is a loss leader. Loss leaders can be discounts, they can be free items, they also can be an introductory type of offer. In this example, I'm doing a limited time Black Friday promotion. I'm giving people a significant discount, knowing that they'll be likely to buy, and also knowing that that purchase will actually encourage them to make that core offer purchase later on. Another example would be an ad from a salon offering a free haircut to new clients. They know that once they get them in that first time, they're likely to be a repeat customer. Number 14 is a product preview offer. This is typically going to be that next step that someone would need to take right before they purchase your core product or service, or a step that would really encourage them to by giving them a little taste. A few examples of product preview offer ads could be a free soccer training evaluation session from this soccer training coach. It could be a free demo or a free trial. It could be an initial consultation or an estimate. Number 15 is a humorous ad. This really could be promoting a variety of things, but the trick here is to make it lighthearted and fun. If you can hook people with this angle, they're definitely going to have very fond feelings about your business, and I've seen them work very well in terms of conversions. A few creative ideas for a humorous ad could be something animated. It could be a meme that you found on the internet that you're able to tie into your business. It could be a short video, more like a TikTok or Reel style, if that's something that you're comfortable with. This final group of ads is really about converting more and making more from those who have purchased from that previous offer type of ad. Some of them have converted and some of them haven't. These ads will appeal to both groups in different ways. Number 16 is a testimonial. Testimonial ads can be extremely powerful, and I prefer video testimonials. A really easy trick for the copy is to transcribe the testimonial video, remove the filler words, and literally leave that as the copy with a link to the next step. This can be really great for people who have started to convert but have not finished, or people who have maybe had a call or appointment, but they haven't fully closed, you want them to know that they're in good hands. The ad objectives in this section are typically more conversion focused, such as lead generation, messages with automation, or conversions. However, if you have a pretty small audience of people who have hit your product page or your landing page or your booking page or your thank you page, you may simply want to use something like reach or video views. This audience is already hot traffic. We don't need to segment them any further. We simply want to make sure we reach all of them with the right message. Number 17 is credibility. This could be a variety of different things. Maybe it was a magazine feature or a video interview. Maybe you were a guest on a big podcast. Maybe your business won some type of award. This type of ad is really used to continue to build credibility with your audience, affirm that you're the right choice for them, or get them over the line to convert. Number 18 is overcoming objections. Because the people who are seeing this ad have already engaged with your core offer, we know there's an interest, but they haven't converted. They have some sort of objection. A great way to utilize this knowledge is to simply overcome all of those objections in your ad copy and or creative. You really want to make sure that you're addressing what their concerns could be and why your product or service will overcome them. Number 19 is a time-sensitive retargeting ad. This could be for a countdown type of offer. Maybe you're hosting a live event and there is a built-in sense of urgency. You would want to make sure that people knew that there was only so many days to register for that event. Maybe it's a webinar that won't have a replay. Maybe it's something like a Black Friday offer that will expire soon. Whatever it is, you want to build on that sense of urgency and let them know that time is running out. Similar to number 19, this is going to be a quantity limitation instead of a time limitation. This may be an offer that could go on until all of the spots are claimed or the products are sold. This again is building a sense of urgency to finally take that next step for fear that they will miss out. A few examples could be a service-based business offering 20 spots at this promotional price, or maybe it's 20 available vouchers for a special promotion. You could have some inventory that you're willing to significantly discount, but when that inventory is gone, it's gone. You would simply want to let people know how many are available until this is gone. Number 21 is alternate offer. We already talked about overcoming objections, but the truth is the offer may not have been the right fit for them. If you have another offer that may appeal to different groups of buyers, this would be a great time to present it to them. Number 22 is a reminder ad. This ad is designed to remind someone that they were interested in what you had to offer. It could mean that they hit your product page. Maybe they added something to cart. Maybe they hit your scheduling page but did not book a call or appointment. This is supposed to remind them of that and give them another opportunity. This is a great way to scoop up additional conversions. This example is for people who have hit a landing page about a specific offer or a scheduling page, but they have not yet scheduled a call. The last 7 ads that I've mentioned are all targeting people who have shown interest, but they have not yet converted. The next few ads that we'll cover are going to be for people who have in fact converted. Number 23 is the upsell or the next offer. This is for someone who has already purchased from you, but you want to present them that next purchase that would make sense for them. This would be for people who have joined a coaching program, but now we want to make them aware of a higher level mastermind program. Number 24 is about a cross sell. Maybe they've shown interest in one of your products and services and they've actually purchased them, but you think that there's something else that would take what they've already purchased and make it even more useful or valuable. This is a great way to add on additional revenue for each customer. This is for people who have purchased one course, but we want to offer them another aspect to that course, which is a live component. They're paying additional money for another type of service that complements what they already have. An example of a physical product would be someone who's purchased a watch and you want to sell them a new band or a new watch face. Our final ad is the thank you ad. ad. This is an ad that's thanking someone for becoming a customer. This is something you don't see very often, but it's very simple, it's very cheap, and it definitely makes a big impact on people who see it. This would usually be a video ad, so you could use that video views objective like I mentioned a little bit earlier, and you're simply thanking people for becoming a new customer or patron. This type of ad is going to really build goodwill with the people who've just converted, and traditionally this is going to lower your refund request percentages. Because your offer is so critical to these different Facebook ad ideas, you need to make sure you're using the right one. In this video, I'll walk you through how to create the perfect offer. I'll see you over there.